Last time, we could have finished the game probably, but then we got stuck in the sunship's place for about an hour. And watched our man slowly get disassembled, pixel by pixel. As the new emote indicated... Oh, that's right, this is a controller game. This is one of them newfangled controller games. The final day of the year. Alright, I did reload it. Prior to the incident. The incident. This was the spot. This was the spot. We saw into another dimension. Gooses. We didn't drive down here. Where that campground is.
Not a whole lot of activity at the picnic area this time of year.
Can I sit down bench, though? Only you can prevent forest fires. Chop, chop, dig, dig. Sit down log? No. Oh. Why the Christmas? This trash can's just full of snow. That seems inefficient. Gotta race this truck. I got him. Wow! Jesus. Brake checking me. I was right, there's gonna be the big fireworks show. So no sunships today? Uh-oh. What are these jerks doing here? Didn't I just see them at the lake? That was yesterday. A chainsaw. Dump truck.
Thomas. We're about to do a little interview, but you're welcome to listen in. Mr. Price, you know Thomas Weiss, don't you?
Sure do. You're resident mailman, am I right? Good to see you, man.
Hi, guys. Don't mind me. I'll just be a
You got
fly
some
on the
snow
wall.
coming into your little shed here.
That was Open Sky by Velvet Moon, one of my favorites. Folks, we have a special treat for you today because I have a guest here at the Reynolds studio. You know that happens from time to time, but today it's a bona fide big shot. None other than KNW6's own newsman extraordinaire, Mr. Connor Price.
Thanks for having me, Jack. Always nice to talk to a fellow broadcaster. So, how long have you been doing this local show?
Coming up on our 10th anniversary, Mr. Price. But you've been at KNW6 for longer than that, no?
Yeah, it's been... Gosh, can you believe I started there
Right,
way back
Chuckle?
in '66? As a segment producer
66?
on Portland Rise
How
and
old
Shine.
are you?
Still remember the title of my first item, too. Is Poplin Still Poppin'?
That's a great title. And yet, this is the first time you've come to Providence Oaks.
First time staying a while, at any rate. So, Mr. Reynolds, how would you describe this town?
Well, I'd say it's a... Hey! Wait a minute. Who's interviewing who here? I'll ask the questions, thank you very much.
Apologies, my friend. Just can't help myself. Always chasing the story, me. It's the commitment I've made to our viewers. The price guarantee.
So, what stories are you chasing here in P.O.?
He's
Oh,
like,
you
he's a
know,
very
just
tiny
trying to
man for
capture
his
the old
chair.
couleur locale. I must say, the people here are very friendly, and I hope the feeling's mutual. Right, Thomas?
Ah.
That's Thomas the mailman over there. But never mind, he's not mic'd.
Yes, and no, I'm not.
You don't say. Because we happen to have a little section called P.O. Positive or Pet Peeve. You might have heard of it?
Can't say I have.
Throw a snowball at him.
But I do like the alliteration.
Well, Lucinda Boyle called in a pet peeve yesterday, saying you were quite rude to her when she asked you for an autograph.
Oh, dang.
Well,
Throwing down.
I'm sure that was a misunderstanding. See, I must have been on a really tight schedule, because otherwise I'd do anything for a fan. That's...
The price guarantee, right? Sure. Anyway, we'll be back with Connor Price, KNW 6-star reporter, right after this.
What the hell, Jack? Ambushing me like that live on air?
Relax, just joshing you a little. But I'll let you plug the heck out of this Oregon Trail thing you're filming. How's that? We'll make sure everyone in town fully cooperates with your crew in the home stretch.
Aha, well, speaking of the home stretch, I better get back to my job as a serious
Dang.
broadcaster. It's been real, pal. Can you believe this guy? Sheesh.
I mean, this one's kind of a snarled stab at him, right?
Someone in broadcasting being slightly obnoxious? Unheard of.
Got him.
That's the thanks I get for stopping by amateur hour.
Sorry you had to witness that, Thomas. Made for good radio, though, while it lasted anyway. I'll see you at Moe's tonight, yeah? You don't want to miss what Frank's been cooking up.
I'm looking forward to it with no small amount of trepidation.
So is Frank. He's as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Should be quite entertaining.
Shut the door behind you. Oh, I never, like, delivered his mail that I was supposed to deliver. Alright. Jack. That's like one of the 3 songs you play. This is fine. That's fine. Uh... My truck is now electric? In that it is making 0 sounds. Oh! This is interesting. And disturbing. Hello? Okay, what happens if I get out? Yeah, the door didn't even make a noise. Yeah, she really fixed it. It sounds like it's far away. Like I just honked the horn and it sounded like it was back at the farm. Uh-oh, what's happening up ahead? Oh, the diner is building itself. Yeah, and the crashing isn't happening. Fine. No, the game is not muted. We got the music loud and clear. This is normally there's... Okay, there's the footprints. It's the car... The sounds coming from the car are very quiet. Because normally there's a... You know, for opening and closing that. They sabotaged my car! Ah!
Thomas, it's good to see you. Thanks again for the little chat we had yesterday evening.
Uh-oh.
Have you made a decision on what to do?
Yep, and I hope it's the right one. But I guess some situations don't have a perfect solution. You'll find out tonight, Thomas. We'll have a grand old time regardless.
Alright, I guess I gave you the package. Who's this guy? Sit down, bench. She's looking at me like, what the hell? We already got the top score on the video game. Where are all these people coming from? Alright, will my van have sounds? How did we get out of the sunships? Yeah, I reloaded the save. There we go! Alright, the sounds are back. Back in the room. There's that fox. Oh, dang it. I keep hitting the wrong button. Coming through.
The last delivery of 1985. A momentous occasion, to be sure.
If you say so. What if I just walked there? Left the mail truck there. I'm certainly not one for wasting time. Whoa! All of existence disappeared for a moment. Oh, Lord. Did I already talk to her today?
I'm tired of the snow already.
Good chat. Keep up the good work. He's walking a little bit slower than I am. My new best friend. Seems terrified at the prospect. Alright, let's just walk back to the post office and see what happens. Look at the size of that side marker. Return to the post office. Oh no, I might have to return here in my van. Where's the van? Yeah, I guess I gotta return here because it ends your workday when you get out of the van. The loophole. Oh, that's right, I can't lift my foot more than 4 inches. Who's leaving cans and rubbish? Oh, these fences are real. Three pallets. Whoops. Oh, I was hoping it would say that. I didn't realize. I thought it just went beep. Phone rang.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's the Weiss family again.
Why did we hear the
wanted to
phone
wish you
ring?
a happy new year before we're going to Moe's.
Hey, thanks. We've got a little over an hour left here before it's 1986.
You'll watch out for those fireworks, won't you? They're so unpredictable.
Foreshadowing.
I will. I'll probably stay inside anyways.
We've got 4 more hours to go, but Happy New Year! I'd rather be early than late. Are you going anywhere to celebrate?
Thanks, Dad. We're all a bit drained after making the deadline. Some guys from the office were going to do a ER Kung Fu tournament, but I didn't feel like it.
A what now?
A kung fu tournament? On New Year's Eve?
Yes, Mom, it's a video game.
Video
but
games.
Jess and I are going to watch Trading Places instead at my place. I think that New Year's Eve is overrated anyway. People seem to think it must be the best night of the year, but all you usually get is a lot of drama and a solid hangover. My New Year's resolution was not to make a big deal out of New Year's Eve anymore. And it looks like I'm not going to break it. But don't let that ruin your evening.
All right, you've bored us to death, Meredith.
It won't. We'll have a good old party and start the new year with a bang. And that hangover will clear up in no time with a New Year's Day walk in the snow.
Shall I remind you of this when you're curled up on the couch under a blanket? Sorry, Meredith. Your father's memory needs a little grease between the hinges.
Because we're
Like starting the car
alcoholics.
in time before going to Moe's?
Bingo!
Okay, guys, I won't hold you up. Have a great evening, and a Happy New Year. Love you.
My beautiful people, may I have your attention for half a minute?
No.
First of all, welcome to Moe's. We're excited to celebrate the last few moments of 1985 together with you. It was quite an undertaking to host this New Year's Eve party at the last minute, so if you feel like the snack situation isn't up to standard, you're right. But we do have enough tater tots, french fries, potato wedges, and potato pancakes to feed the entire
Tons of potatoes.
village. Thank you so much for that, Jack. And thank you all for coming. Cheers to a great evening.
Well, if it isn't my favorite KNW6 news team.
In the flesh.
Hi, Thomas.
What were you guys doing in that hotel room? Nice tuxedo, because I gave it to him. Or I delivered it to him.
Nice tuxedo, Gabriel.
Thank you. And thanks for making sure I got it. I put it on right after I got out of that shower.
He toweled off first. Don't worry.
Oh, we are laughing.
Champagne for my real friends and real pain for my sham friends.
Ah. There we go. Good to see you, man.
Ah, good to see you, man. So, is the segment on Providence Oaks in the can yet?
Almost, my friend. Still have to shoot the countdown to the new year. Hopefully that gives us the ending we need. I've been promised a spectacle.
Easy on the alcohol there, Connor. We still need you on camera. Can't have you slurring your words.
Slurring my words? Whatever do you mean, Ilsa?
Quit fooling, you guys. It's getting close to midnight. Let's set up and get ready.
Showtime. Okay, getting into character. See you on the flip side, mailman.
Hi, honey.
Ah.
There goes that Connor Price. Would you believe the motel
Who's this
had a
guy in the
custom
background with the
blow
mustache?
dryer just for him? He tipped generously, though. Oh, is that Beth sitting over there? Let's join her.
Good evening, my dearest of friends.
Have I told you
Almost
about
time
my
for
glaucoma?
Auld Lang Syne, eh? Did you know that Auld Lang Syne was written down by Robert Burns in the 18th century? And that he based it on an old Scottish folk song? He wrote it to a different melody than the one we sing today, but I have to say, I do like this
Alright, it's
version.
time to fill our champagne glasses
It's
with
often
mayonnaise.
sung after a special dinner where haggis is served.
The
Would you
mayonnaise.
believe?
That's the mayonnaise jar right there. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention.
Honestly, Beth, I don't know how we'll get by without these fascinating facts when you're gone.
Well, I will still be selling sets of encyclopedias at the store for a few more months if you need them. I'll cut you a nice deal.
Only if you'll help load them into my truck.
All joking aside, my friends, now that a new year is upon us, I feel a moment of thanks is in place.
Oh lord.
I know I've kept my situation from you for a while, but now that it's out in the open,
It is?
I honestly don't
You just
know
told
why
me.
I didn't share it with you sooner. Pride, I suppose. But I feel so much
Yeah, what the
better
heck
now.
is that? Yeah, that's
So thank you,
semi-truck.
my friends.
Is that the semi-truck full of fireworks? Where did that come from? That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
I'm not letting
Glad
my
we
wife
could be
talk.
there for
Oh,
you, Beth. And thank you for opening us to it. We'll always be there for you. But
wait.
you have to let us
She said,
in
"Well,
first."
thank you for
I hope
opening
you remember
opening us
that
two
when we're
up."
in Georgia.
She said, "Thank you for opening us two
In
up."
fact, it's my new resolution for 1986.
Flip it. She
Along
said that,
with
right?
Letting go and seeing where life takes me. What about you, Emily? Any resolutions?
Well, less work and more fun, I suppose. Now that this guy Matt is joining the motel, I am looking forward to a bit more quality time. What about you, honey?
Getting the hell away from you. I don't. Let's bring up Meredith since she's the source of the follow-up original game. Why are my frames so framey?
I'd like to head out to Meredith next year.
Yes, we should. It would be great to see her again.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Well,
This lady,
whatever the future brings,
the worst.
this old acquaintance here will be hard-pressed to ever forget you two.
And we'll sure bring ourselves to mind.
And we'll be sure to bring ourselves to mind.
We sure will. We'll stay in touch. And like you said at Christmas dinner, even if the reasons for change are sometimes out of our hands, let's focus on the new beginnings that come along with them.
Did you say us two up?
Time for new beginnings than New Year's Eve.
Attention, folks! It's showtime! If you want to see the biggest fireworks show west of the Rocky Mountains, you better be standing outside in about 10 minutes.
That's my cue. From a little spark may burst a flame, as Dante once put it. But I need to visit the ladies' room first, or I'll turn into a pumpkin. See you outside.
Isn't she marvelous?
Why is it her
I'm so
cue?
happy for her, but I am going to
Is she lighting the fireworks?
So will I.
With her eyes? Her laser eyes? Oh god.
But she'll still be around for a while, so it won't be too abrupt.
It makes me feel a bit melancholic. Even more than I usually am on New Year's Eve. This odd feeling of looking back and forward at the same time, and now I'm doing that over a much longer period than just the coming and going of the year.
I know what you mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's good to have something to look forward to.
And we sure have something
Well,
to look forward to, don't we?
it's more of a visual novel than like a fully animated
Let's enjoy
feature.
the here
So I
and
don't
now
think they had the
instead.
budget to like
Our wise and beautiful daughter
animate
just
people
taught us
walking.
Not to demand that this should be the best evening of the year, but we're allowed to try it, right?
they're gonna blow all their
So
budget on the
this is where
fireworks.
My speech ends, my dear husband, and now I need a glass of champagne.
I'll drink to that.
We're alcoholics.
You, and all the good things the new year will bring us. Maureen, I need champagne. For me,
I need
my
it.
beautiful wife.
Injected
got
into
it,
my
sir.
eyeballs.
Grab your glasses and join me in the bottle outside. It's less than a minute now.
Where
are we
20
looking?
seconds
Ah!
on go, Mr. Price. Go.
And so, 1985 draws to a close. With mere seconds left in the year, I've been told this little lake town will strive to end 85 with a bang. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Holy Toledo! Ilsa, are we getting this?
Somebody check on Frank.
We don't even get the animated fireworks. Wednesday, January 1st morning, the day after the incident. See, they couldn't even animate those.
That sure sounds like a delicious eggnog recipe.
Hurry up, dear.
What happened?
It's coming up next.
Yes, don't get too excited now. It's just a preview, remember?
And now, a man with a very special New Year's resolution. And he's going to tell us all about it. Isn't that right, Sybil?
Absolutely, Bob. It's none other than our roving reporter, Connor Price. Connor, my
The hair's on fire again.
I'm where in blazes are
You're
you?
both touched.
Well,
Eggnog
Sybil,
fireworks.
I'm in beautiful Providence Oaks, wishing you and Bob and our viewers
Armand.
a joyful 1986.
88
And as
months,
for my
and
New
the
Year's
first sub
resolution,
resub of the
Bob,
day.
Why, it's my very special price guarantee to
Oh, I'm
all of
sorry.
you that I will be sharing gripping tales and intimate portraits
RCT
from
Gamer
all
was the
over
first
Oregon
sub resub
in
of the
an all-new
game.
series
Did the
of
game?
Special reports on small town America. Part
of the day.
one will air
I
tonight
missed
at
that
8,
one.
Right here on KNW6.
Thank you for 8 months,
And it will
RCT
be
Gamer.
all about the
Armand,
gorgeous
I
little lake
rescind.
town where I was
I rescind
fortunate
that
enough
first
to
sub
spend
resub.
the waning days of 1985. Here, let's take a look at an exclusive sneak peek. Providence Oaks, an idyllic town by a lake just south of Melville. It's where this reporter counted down to 1986. And although, unfortunately, the fireworks started a little early, so we didn't quite manage to catch them on tape. Take it from me, it was quite the spectacle, courtesy of postal worker Frank Coleman.
Just a faulty batch of leftover 4th of July material, I guess. Not mine, anyway. No siree. But I'm all right, folks. Really, everyone can stop calling me at home. I'm A-OK.
And perhaps that encapsulates the true nature of Providence Oaks, or P.O., as it's called by those who know and love it. It's a town where, even when things don't go as planned, folks will be all right and A-OK.
It's just, you know, we help each other out, and there's nothing we can't fix.
A town where first impressions can be deceiving.
This town may look sleepy from the outside, but trust me, there's always so much stuff to do and take care of. Ugh.
A town
He
where
had like a different
generations
accent.
have grown up.
It's a great place to raise kids, and also a great place to have been raised as a kid. Myself, I mean, back when I was a kid, being raised here. Was that okay?
A town where patience is still a virtue.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if this is where I'll find what I'm looking for, but I do know I can keep looking here for as long as I want, and that feels great.
You don't have to
town
wait long.
Full of unique individuals that, deep down, have more in common than you'd think.
The average Providence Okian probably doesn't exist. We do tend to keep to ourselves until someone needs us. Then we show up. Always.
Always.
A
We
town
show up
you
always.
can't help but love.
You know, I just think it's the best place in the whole wide world. Sue me.
And where everyone has a story to tell.
To me, it's all about the people. Because...
Yes, well, leave it to the mailman to say it best.
This is what I chose to say.
Here, a goodbye never has to be a farewell.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Providence Oaks, like so many other places in our great state of Oregon, is a small town with a big heart. This is Connor Price, KNW6, P.O.
Thank you for playing. Oh, the end. Deleted. Hold on, I want to listen to that again. It's not us two up. How did they mess that up so bad?
Thank you for opening us to it. We'll always be there. And thank you for opening us to it.
Okay, it's written correctly. It's written correctly on the subtitles. But they didn't catch that. They didn't catch it. What a strange little problem to have.
Thank you for opening us to it. We'll always be there for you.
Wait. Thank you for opening us two up. It's kind of funny because in the game, there's the "Good morning, Mr. Morning." Like, you can purposefully mess up your lines for the joke. But that was just... Nobody in the recording studio caught that, and it went to publish. We did it. We beat Lake again. The prequel. Even lower stakes. Even lower stakes than the sequel, the original. Than Lake Classic, as it's known here.